All right, so you go to church every Sunday. Is that what you said?
Is that true?
Yeah, he only been to church one time in his life.
I don't know.
Oh, what?
Only when you're a padrino?
Yeah. On a Sunday.
On a
See,
Sunday
what we
afternoon.
talking about?
We talk about religion, bro.
Religion,
You
church.
guys go to church all the time?
Preach.
Or no?
Look, I used to look.
The one I'm on, huh?
I look growing up. My pops had like a little stretch, a 10-year stretch. I only lived like what? Fool, like it'd be like, damn, dog. I don't know, maybe like 7 years of that stretch that he had where he didn't drink at all. Boom. And he got all religious.
Okay.
So like a part of my life was like that. I seen him all religious and shit. Boom, all about God. You know, he went all sober, and then he stopped that. But we used to go to church all the time and shit. Like when I was young, like my young days, like up till I was like 7, 6, and I remember it though. That's what's crazy. Yeah. I don't know how much like you remember or like a young age. Like what's the youngest age you remember?
Jelly jumper, but probably like 5, 6.
5, 6, huh? I remember that shit real good because I fucked up my head. I cracked my head at church one time. I was playing tag and I fucked up my head.
In church?
Like
What church is this?
Scrapping in the church?
Nah. I was fucking playing tag like a baboso, and I ran into a wall, brick wall.
Outside the church, bro.
Ran into a brick wall like that,
Ran into
dog.
a fist.
Boom. I ran.
The priest? He's like, sit down.
A priest like, sit right there.
Yeah.
Nah, I can remember that shit too. I was like playing tag, running around, literally a wall like this one, like that wall right there.
Yeah.
Fucking the corner of it. I don't know what happened that I ran straight into it. Boom. I just remember I fell back like boom, all dazed, and I just felt like it was like someone was pouring a fucking water bottle like that over my head. Fucking look, boom,
Bleeding.
fucking just gushing, dog. As soon as I seen like it wouldn't stop, heart dropped to my ass, and I don't remember shit.
You blacked out.
Yeah, and then boom, I just remember like waking up, fucking having my head all stitched up, my knees stitched up. Like I ran fucking fast into that shit. It was so weird. Like I don't know, but that's beside the point. I got yeah, dog. That shit was weird, dog. But yeah, like growing up, my pops was religious, and then he stopped being religious, and then yeah, dog. I just kind of, I don't know. I've always believed in God.
He's still religious. Yeah.
He still is religious. My dad is religious. He's just not like that either. He's just more like
Gonna put in. Before he used to spend
all his time to that, you know? It was work
put a step
and
back
that.
say, you know what,
Yeah.
my family's
Comes first.
Yeah. Then now he like
Boom,
he's
you know what I mean?
doing all this shit, you know? But like, yeah, like in that time I did grow up with that like fucking like that comfort, like, hey, mijo, like God got you. You know, like you always told me like God got you and shit. And I was just like, cool. Cause I did feel cool about that, you know, like when you get that fucking comfort.
Yeah.
You do feel good, dog, because like as a kid growing up, like I did think about like death and shit like that. I think everybody does, but fucking I would think about it a little bit more. I feel like and that would calm me down, like just knowing, like fuck it, if I die, there is another spot, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like
my grandpa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me, I started going to church. My wife likes church.
Okay.
All this process of the house
Okay.
that kind of brought us together as a family. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Because of the stress and everything, like where we're gonna live.
Yeah.
What are we buying? Where are we buying? Where are we going? You know, because the houses are going up and down and all this. I'm not saying that was an excuse to go to church. I have church. My mom's always going to church. My pops loves church. You know what I mean? And to me, I kind of put a step back and said, like, where am I going with my family? You know what I mean? I got a 15-year-old. You know what I mean? And that's my oldest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then my Bella too. I put her in softball. She loves playing softball. You know what I mean? And I felt like my family needed something to hold on to.
Yeah.
And my wife, you know, she liked going to church. And before it was like whatever thing, you know what I mean? Like you know,
Chill up.
and you know. But actually now we go and actually pay attention.
yeah, dog. That's
And listen,
that.
You know what I
That
mean?
shit's a
Actually
trip.
go and we
fool.
listen. And I tell my wife, you know what? I like to go because you guys like to go. So if something was ever happen to me or anything, I want my kids to hold on to something.
Yeah.
And what better to be than God? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go to drugs. You know what I mean? Go to the pen.
Yeah.
In and out of the motherfucking pen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the streets.
In the streets. You see all the homeless problems we have around here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, I don't know. I don't see them at church. You know what I mean? But maybe the government needs to step up and teach its fools like, hey, you know what? There's help out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you ever feel when you're in church like it's directly right to you?
Yeah.
I was just about to tell you that, dog. I was just about to tell you
Like,
that.
damn, dog.
Look.
Let me tell you my life.
Yeah.
They're like, you talking to my wife?
Look, dog.
But, you know, everything you approach with the respect of other people's.
That was
Open
crazy.
mind, open mind, so you
Open
can
mind.
accept.
Glad I'm not the only one.
Because there's different religions, you know what I mean? There's Christians,
Yeah.
there's Catholics. Obviously, I'm Catholic and stuff. You know, my mom goes to the church just around the corner.
Yeah.
And I listen to everyone, dog. I listen to anybody, and I take the good out of everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just how I see it. And that's why I tell my kids, don't be negative, and don't judge people.
Yeah.
Just listen to them.
Yeah.
People sometimes just want to be listened.
Yeah.
People sometimes will be saying like, "Oh, you matter to someone. Don't trip. You'll be all right."
Yeah.
And that just those words,
Just that right there.
boom.
It can be from a complete stranger, but one
stranger.
conversation can just change your whole
change
perspective.
your whole perspective.
I'm telling you, dog,
of your
look.
day and your life, your rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I felt like buying a home kind of got us close.
Yeah.
I've been living with my mom for a year,
Yeah.
and it's been cool. You know what I mean?
Blessings, bro.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Kind of hard. Me and my pops are like the same,
Yeah.
so we kind of bump heads sometimes.
Of course.
I love my pops. Shout out to my pops.
Shout
you
out
know
to
what I mean?
Pops, man.
And he's taught me a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And that's one thing. And my grandpa too. He told me like, my parents, like my grandpa, he's like, my parents died Catholic. I'm gonna die Catholic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you do catechism and all that already?
Yeah, I did.
You guys all
I
did
did.
that? Yeah.
I didn't do
You
that
guys
shit.
stopped?
Nah,
It's
I didn't.
It's not too late. It's not too late,
not
Leo.
too late. No,
I never got baptized. None of that shit, though.
Give me some water.
no,
Somebody give me some water.
Take him to church, bro.
Ya me bañaron en pisto on my birthday, dog. That shit, no.
There we go.
Yeah,
Hey, nah. Hey, that's just a trip. You say that, though. That like, you feel like they're fucking talking directly at you.
Oh, yeah.
Look, like, I'll tell you, 2 weeks ago, I went to church for the first time in a long time, dog. In a long time. I'm telling you, I woke up. That shit was weird. I've been telling myself, like, because honestly, I'm nuts, dog. I'm fucking crazy. I'm weird. I do, like, sometimes I feel like I hear like little shit, like, oh, go to church or stuff, you know? I hear fucking little, I'm gonna sound like a straight tweaker ass fool. But I hear little voices, dog, like, oh, you should go to church and shit, you know? Like, but I be like, damn, dog, but something always gets in the way, fool, and I never go. Like, I'll even talk, because I do talk to God, fool, I do. I'll be like, oh, you know, like, yeah, I'm gonna go, God, like, you know? Or sometimes I'll be like, oh, just give me this, and I'll go, you know?
Yeah,
and trip out. Sometimes I get them things that
Hell
I ask
yeah.
for.
Hell yeah.
But I never go, dog. Like a stupid ass, like a
bro.
dumbass.
You're overdue.
Like a dumbass. But this day, fool, I woke up, I woke up early. I was like, wasn't crudo, nothing. I was just, so they told me to go to church. So I actually wore this shirt right here. I fucking threw it on. I showered up. I got ready. Fucking took my dog out. And I was just like, fuck it, I'll be back. We'll go to church. Fuck it, you know? Someone had told me about a church right there in New Life. Shout out that fool too, that pastor. That fool is honestly cool. He knows how to talk. And I pulled up, and I was hella late too. That service started at 8. I went to the 11 one. And I even pulled to the 11 one at like 11 some shit. And I pulled up and I told the girl in the front, hey, am I too late? She's like, hell nah. Like, pull up, you know? Boom. So I pulled up and I go in. And I go in, like you said, I feel like that shit's directly at me, dog. Like, talking about my whole life. I feel like, and then even when he would look at me, like, anybody feeling like I gotta pray for him, I'm like, like trying to dodge this fool's eye contact, dog. I'm like, this fool's gonna call me right now or some shit. Like, but nah, I went and I did that. And then, like Rob said, like when you're younger and you go to church, like you don't really like you're just fucking around. You're just there because your fam's right there, you know. But when you go as an adult, you're there and you're listening and you really pay attention and it plays a part in your life and you're like, damn, dog, that shit. Like you really are paying attention, dog. That shit is crazy. You're paying attention and you're like, fuck, that shit's real, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
100%.
that's how I felt this time.
For me, I've noticed, and like sometimes it's like you have your own connection with God. Doesn't have to be that go to church every Sunday.
Nah, hell
You
nah.
have your own conversations with them, and
telling you.
church is more like the middle ground where you understand that everybody's going through the same.
Yeah, dog. Yeah,
Everybody's going through
exactly.
the same shit. So don't feel alone. Fucking go to your local church, support the community, and that's where like you communicate with everybody. That's how we're able to expand together.
Yeah,
If
hell
not,
yeah.
you're just at home in a fucking room, and then that's it.
Yeah, you do see people like I'm telling you, like that shit is a trip, dog. Like, and when they start singing songs and shit, I don't sing because I feel weird. I don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like,
You start freestyle?
Start rapping, you're like,
start rapping
God,
that
I'm the
shit.
best.
God.
Nah, but you do feel weird. You know, it's a trip. Like, I'll be right there. Both times that I went, the last time I went, some lady fucking made me feel weird. And this last time I went, some fool made me feel weird. Like, they make you feel weird in a, like good way. But look, like, the first time I went,
But
a random ass lady comes up to me, some old lady, and she's cool, you know, she's nice. And she sees me just right there, everybody's singing along, and I'm just there kind of like, fuck, I'm not trying to sing, you know. And I could sing, and I want to sing because, I don't know, I just want to. It feels cool. Like, it will probably feel cool, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't want to because I don't know none of these fools or these fucking people. And I'm just there, and then the lady comes up to me, and she's like, it's okay, mijo. Like, I could see what you have in you. Like,
I start crying right now?
I'm like, I got that throat feeling, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, get away from me, you know, like back up, like back the fuck
stranger
up,
danger.
like fuck, you make me get that crying throat feeling.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hell nah, you know, I was just like, man, that's crazy, you know. It's like she felt like that I was going through it, you know. So I'm just like, damn, and I just started like, you know what, thank you, like I'm good though, chilling. And then this last time too that I went, when the service was over, some old man comes up to me. Hey, what's up, man? Like, what's your name? That was like a homie. Like,
OG.
oh, yeah, like OG. What's up, dog? What's your name? It's on Leo. Hey, man, it was nice seeing you. You're new here, huh? I was like, yeah, I am. I haven't come in a long time. He's like, hey, man, well, I'm just telling you, this is like family, dog. Like, it's nice seeing new faces, especially young. I see you, dog. Like, he told me like that. Like, I see you, dog. Like,
Respect, just respect.
you know, like, I see you, like, hey, I'm telling you, you're welcomed right here. Like, come back, please. And I'm just like, fuck, fool, like, that's cool as fuck. You know, and I showed love to him. We fucking hugged and everything, like, good looking out. We had a little conversation, and I smashed out. And I was happy that whole day, dog. Like,
It's crazy
felt
how,
good,
how can
you know?
it could change your whole day, huh, Faye?
All day.
Makes
Yeah.
you feel good.
that's just a trip.
Shout out your local church. We'll be right
Yeah.
back. Artificially genuine.